What's up everybody and welcome to another video. My name is Nathanael Morton and I am a vertical jump coach and I have helped thousands of athletes increase their vertical jump higher in dunk a basketball. I will help you do the same exact thing if you simply comment JUMP, J-U-M-P down below in the comment section. I will send you a free bodyweight vertical jump training program. And if you tag 3 friends on any one of my Instagram posts, I will send you a free weight training vertical jump program. And if you want to take that one step farther, for $20 a month, you get access to every single one of my membership programs, including my advanced vertical jump training programs, my upper body program for athletes, and my indestructible knees. But let's get to it. So far in this series, I have reviewed VertShock, Flight System by Overtime Athletes, Vert Code Bodyweight by PGF Performance, Isaiah Rivera's Vertical Jump Coaching, Nick Briz's program, Flight School by The Lost Breed, Bounce Kit by Jordan Kilgannon, Vert Code Elite by PGF Performance, Knees Over Toes Guys Vertical Jump Training Program, Fat Don't Fly once again by PGF Performance, Boing Vert, and Jump Attack by Tim Grover. The link for that playlist will be down below if you want to watch any of the other videos or programs that I have reviewed. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to review the vertical jump program by Chris Staples, which is extremely funny to me because I couldn't find it anywhere. I was searching the internet for this program, I could not find it, and I gave up. Then I decided to procrastinate and watch a YouTube video, and the advertisement on the YouTube video was Chris Staples' jump program, and I clicked the link and I bought the program. So I was like, all that searching for nothing. So this just means that we need to procrastinate more often. Vertical jump for ballers. Vertical Jump for Ballers is the name of his jump program, and let's take a look at this intro video. Alright, so there you have it. Anyone can increase the vertical jump, and he's going to give you force absorption, force production, elasticity, technique. He's going to give all of this to us, I hope, but I already bought this, so I'm not going to take you through that process. I'm going to jump straight into it. I have not looked at it yet, so I'm going to look through it, and these are going to be my first reactions, and this is my review of Vertical Jump for Ballers from Chris Staples. Let's get it. To start it off, this program is $27. Remember, VertShock was $67. Flight System by Overtime Athletes was $134. Vert Code Bodyweight was $85. Isaiah Rivera's coaching was $89 a month. Nick Briz's program is $67. Flight School by The Lost Breed was $29.99. Bounce Kit by Jordan Kilgannon was $77. Vert Code Elite is $27.95 per month or $275 for lifetime access. Knees Over Toes Guys Coaching is $49.50 per month. Fat Don't Fly is $89.95. Boing Vert was only $7. Cheapest by far. Jump Attack was about $15 depending. It's a book and you can get the PDF online. So this program is $27, definitely on the cheaper end of the program. So let's see how good it is. Week 1, we have 3 sessions this week and he doesn't tell you when to do these sessions. So if I were you, I would do them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now I'm going to look into this. Maybe he does tell us, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday would be a good plan. We have a dynamic warm-up, which you always need. Do you warm up? Think about it. Do you do warm-ups, a dynamic warm-up, before your vertical jump sessions or before any workout? Because if you don't, I can promise you you're getting less results. Studies have proven that you'll get more results from your workout sessions if you do a dynamic warm-up first. So we have a dynamic warm-up. We have a base the base section, which I think he meant build the base, and it's a lot of core. He has force absorption. He has force production, he has elasticity, he has everything in here that he promised you when we watched that cool intro video. One thing that I really like that no other program does is they actually tell you what you are working on. He tells you what each exercise is specifically targeting. So you are targeting force absorption. You are targeting force production. This exercise, you're targeting elasticity so you can try to be bouncy. Right here, we're doing multi-directional work. Right here, we have technique. So I already love this. I like that he tells you what each exercise is specifically targeting and what you are building up when you are doing each exercise. Not many programs do that. I do that in my membership programs, not to toot my own horn, but I tell you, you're working on jump technique, you're working on explosive power, you're working on reactive speed or reactive strength. So I love that. Let's take a look at these exercise demonstrations. All right, guys, so I'm gonna be honest. This exercise demonstration is completely fire. He's doing it right. Okay, so if you click the workout section, you can look and it shows you just a demonstration. If you just want to glance at it and then go do it yourself, you can just look and see how to do this mic and drill. Or if you want the actual tutorial, you can click tutorial and he explains how to do it right there.
All right, guys, next we got the mic and drill. We're gonna do the 1 foot gather, the 2 foot hop, and then the 2 foot gather.
And ladies and gentlemen, not only does he show us how to do this exercise, he is stunting on us all by spinning a ball on his finger. Remember, this guy was a Harlem Globe Trotter. Now he is a professional dunker. This dude's a beast, to be honest. I haven't watched too much of his stuff, but I've heard of Chris Staples. It's hard to not hear about Chris Staples. Another thing that I love, guys, which I actually like a little bit better than my training app that I used to train my members, is that it gives you the rest time right here. So you can just click next and then it tells you how long to rest. For me, I have to type it in there, rest 60 seconds. For him, you can actually click next and it will tell you to rest. So session 1, 2, and 3 of week 1 are actually all the same workout, which is fine. That's how I have it set up in my body weight program. So far, this is a body weight program. There's no weights as of now, which is fine. You guys all know that I think that weights will help you get more inches on your vertical jump, but look, this dude probably is the best dunker in the world, so we cannot argue with him. You can get your vertical jump extremely high using body weight only. The exercises in this first week are very good. I would just say make sure that you rest 1 day in between these sessions. But guys, he covers all angles. He gives you a dynamic warm-up, force absorption, force production, elasticity, multi-directional. He gives you deceleration. He gives you core jump technique. No stone is left unturned. All right, so week 2 is very similar to week 1. It's a little bit different. It's 3 days a week once again. So if you do get this program, you could fit something into those off days. You could put in mobility. So I think that you should do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the 3 sessions. You could do mobility. You could do upper body on the off days, which would be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I always think that you should leave Sunday as a rest. We got some medicine ball work for force production. We got some elasticity with our shoes off, which we did in week 1 as well. But sometimes you just need to get your shoes off. You need to let your feet see the light of day, and you need to do some ankle bounces or some jump rope or some baby bunny hops or some jumps or some skips with your shoes off. And that is going to build the elasticity in your Achilles tendon and in your patella tendon, but mostly Achilles tendon. But I love that because you need that to jump as high as possible. Week 3, we have some eccentric pistol squats. So we are now building the strength. I just posted a video with knees over toes guy. One of the best exercises that you could do is single leg pistol squats if you don't have access to weights. We got a spring jump for elasticity. So one thing that I will say is that so far, this program is a little bit more geared towards beginners. So if you are an advanced athlete, this might not be the program for you, but if you've taken a long rest due to quarantine, or if you're a beginner or you have a child or a friend who is a beginner, and this is just so far, we might get further into the program and he might have some more advanced stuff. But as of now, the sets, the reps, and the exercises are a little bit more geared towards beginners, which is good because if the first exercises that you have in a jump program are crazy advanced, that's when you give people jumper's knee. That's when, like the Lost Breed, hurdle jumps day 1. That's when you get jumper's knee patella tendonitis, when you do too much too quick and you overload your tendon. So I love that. I will say that he has a lot of medicine ball work in here, which if you don't have a medicine ball or you don't have space to do medicine ball exercises, then I would like to see some variations of things that you could do if you don't have access to that. He has depth squat landings. For me, I call these shock jumps. I think every single program should have this because this is force absorption. You need to work on force absorption. You need to teach your body to absorb the force because every vertical jump training program is teaching you to jump higher. So you are jumping higher and higher and higher. If you don't teach your body how to land from that increased vertical jump, that's when you get knee pain. So every single program, or for you, if you don't have money for any of these programs, add shock jumps, or he calls them depth squat landings. Add these for force absorption into your training. And don't go dropping off of a 40-inch box. I'm sure you can do it, but I would start with a 6-inch box. The next week, 12 inch. The next week, 18 inches, then 24 inches, then 30 inches. If you don't have knee pain, don't allow your knees to cave in or out, and land on the balls of your feet. Force absorption. Do it. So we are in week 4, and the thing that I like the most about this week is his technique section. So he has a section on stationary break step, on stationary gather step, stationary penultimate step, and stationary approach step. And if you click the exercise and then you click tutorial, he actually explains all of this to you. So very good explanation of jump technique right here. In week 5, we have depth squat jumps with a weight ball, which is a very good exercise. It's going to teach your body to absorb the force and then quickly change directions and produce that force, working on the stretch shortening cycle. So that is very good. We have power skips in week 5. Guys, this is one of my favorite exercises. Before I ever get into my weights, I always do 3 sets of backward sprints, 3 sets of power skips, 3 sets of forward sprints. Then my CNS is complete, my central nervous system, CNS, is completely fired up, ready to go. Then I get into my weights. I've already done my explosive plyos, and then I get into the weights and I crush it and increase my vertical jump even more. So power skips, great exercise to include. In the next week, we have depth pogo jumps. So if you haven't noticed by now, he is very big on depth jumps, which depth jumps are one of the best exercises on the planet, except where people go wrong with depth jumps is they do too much volume. You cannot go out and do depth jumps every single day. For him, he has 2 sets of 6 reps of depth jumps. That is perfect. So 3 times a week. I like to do depth jumps, 3 sets of 5, and I do it once or twice per week. Don't go out and do tons of reps for depth jumps, but depth jumps are very good. If you want to know the best plyos on the planet, I'll tell you right now. Depth jumps, sprints, bounding, jump sessions, you gotta jump to jump higher, and repeated squat jumps. Those are the 5 best plyometrics that you could possibly do. And then if you count like sled pushes or sled pulls, those are similar to sprints. Those are very good too. Please do me a favor. If you are going to do his program, follow his sets and reps religiously. It's gonna seem like you're not doing a lot. 2 sets of 6 reps does not seem like a lot of work, but these depth jumps fry your central nervous system. So you are going to jump way higher by doing his program. But if you go out and you do more than he says to do, that's when you're gonna get into trouble. So follow his sets and his reps religiously if you're going to do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have seen all that I need to see. I'm actually very, very impressed with Chris Staples' program. And I say that because not everybody who can jump high knows what they're doing. I want you to listen to me closely. Not everyone who can dunk a basketball knows what they are doing. I asked somebody, I went and played in a men's league, and there was this dude with a freaky vertical jump. He must have had a 45-inch vertical jump. He could dunk any way that he wanted. I was throwing him oops. I was having a field day. And being a vertical jump coach, he didn't know that I'm a vertical jump coach. I asked him, hey man, what did you do to jump higher? He said, when I was in the 10th grade, I did a lot of calf raises. He hasn't done anything since. 45-inch vertical jump from just playing basketball. He's like probably 6'3", huge Achilles tendon, a freak. Look, basically a kangaroo. This man was a kangaroo in a human body. And he's gonna tell you, you should have been doing calf raises in the 10th grade. My point is, guys, not everybody knows what they are doing. But Chris Staples, he can jump extremely high, and he knows what he's doing, and he knows how to coach you through you taking your vertical jump to the next level. I highly recommend this program. It doesn't use any weights. This is a body weight program, and I thought it was for beginners, but as we get into the weeks, I would gain some inches from this program because I don't do a lot of those depth jumps, and I think I'm gonna start to after watching this. But all I have to say is good things. It's a good app. It's a good program. There's good exercises. It's good sets and rep schemes. He leaves no stone unturned. As I said earlier, you have force production, you have force absorption, you have elasticity, you have eccentric work, you have strengthening. He gave you core, he gave you jump technique, he gave you everything. So I highly, highly recommend this program, and it follows the correct progressions. So definitely recommend this program. Check out his YouTube channel. I know he's a lot bigger than me, probably doesn't even know who I am, but I'm a huge fan of, I'm gonna go watch some of his videos. There is a link down below in the comment section and the description of this video for my membership programs. You get access to every single one of the programs that I offer for $20 a month. My upper body athlete program, my advanced vertical jump training programs, my knee pain program called Indestructible Knees, my core program, every single program that I have to offer, and online coaching from me for $20 a month. If you don't have $20 a month, comment jump down below. I'll send you a free bodyweight program, or tag 3 friends on my Instagram. I'll send you a free weight training program. And subscribe. I almost forgot that. Like, subscribe, share this to everybody you know, including your grandmother, and I will see you in the next video.
Young visionary, and I don't know where I